In API folder, open the CMD. Open the VS Code. Code space dot. Code space dot. Enter. Yes, so VS Code is open. Now come inside. Code space dot enter. Now here in this API folder, you will create one file, index.html, index.html, one more file, home.html, one more file, about.html, service.html, next file, gallery.html. So we are creating the files under the API folder. We are creating the files under which folder? API folder. Under the API folder, you are creating the file. That you should do through the VS Code because live server is required to run these files. Live server is required to run these files. Okay, next after this, if all files are ready, we will go to the remaining all the files and we can add something. Gallery file, when we say we required some photo here, right? So add some photo also in API folder. You can add some photo in API folder. Photo you have in already in the JavaScript data binding folder. Those photo you can take and paste under the API folder. Those photo you take and paste under the API folder. Yes, all files are ready, as well as photo is kept in the folder gallery file. In gallery file, you can add the which tag we can add. Okay, we can write h1 directly. My gallery. Write one paragraph in beginning. One paragraph in the beginning. Next, after that, write img tag src equal to 4 photos we have. We can call that. Give certain height, certain width. 24%. So that 4 photo will fit in one line. So first we are creating some HTML pages, and after that we'll see how the API will help us to implement this page together. Okay, so this gallery file is ready. Okay, now come to the service file. Add h1 simple, our services. One paragraph we can add here also. Come to the about page. H1 about us. Write the paragraph again. Added some content in all the files. Come to home file. Here also add welcome home. Then write something. ABCD, ABCD. Width we can give. %31 or 32% better. Same add 3 times. Okay, so those static pages are ready. Now in index file, we will implement the Fetch API function and using Fetch API function, we'll read the data from remaining all the pages. So first we are getting some idea on a static page. Then we'll work on live URL. Okay, now come next to the index file. So home is completed. In index now, HTML we can use. Head also we can use. Link also we can follow. Okay, link CSS. Okay, we can write one CSS. REL equal to href API.css. Follow the body. Implement in this UL tag and li tag. Inside that, home, about us, our services, my gallery. Let's see one thing, that mistake you will not do in the future. Something like this. Okay. In this, can you find any mistake? In this photo, any mistake is there? Mistakes.
Yes.
What is mistake?
J's are not in order. Sir is asking photo.
In this photo, what is the mistake? Not in photo, something is there, no?
Yes, sir.
Any mistakes are inside? No mistake?
Yes.
Can you see here any problems in this photo?
They are not in order.
Correct. That is called self-management. Self-management. Okay. While sitting, sit properly. Correct, no? Who will take care of you? Chair. When you sit in between, chair will fall down, what will happen? Pain will happen, no? That time chair was not taking care of you. Chair has taken care of your body for 1.5 hours. While going time, get up and hit it back in such a way, chair went, touch with the wall got broken, chair got 3 times fold. Tomorrow come, there is no chair to sit. Self-management. Those people are planning to go experience in the market. Okay, who don't have a skill how to sit. While sitting with full luxury. While going time, turn this way, that way, throw here, there, and go. That's all. Okay. You will not do such a mistake. That meaning whenever you go for interview anywhere, correct? Where you are going somewhere, where you are sitting somewhere, correct? Assets having some value, no? Assets have some value, right? So when you use any assets, you should respect to assets. Saying like it's not someone else. Assume like it's yours. Okay, come next. Next, we need to write some CSS for this. Below we'll have a section tag. Inside the section tag, we'll write here ID equal to API data. ID equal to API data. People say personality development. What is that? Not drinking the milk 3 liters and making the body. Do you think that's called personality development? That is the important part of the personality development. Okay. As a professional person, your each and every steps should be in such a way that should support the business. Each step should support the business. When you sit somewhere, when you talk to someone, when you walk, when we speak with someone, correct? When you request for something, right? When you deny any order also, correct? You may have heard on phone and all, when we speak with someone, right? Assume like he spoke something. You are not able to hear. It's whose problem? Your problem or a speaker problem? It is the problem of listener. Why you are not able to hear? Correct? Listener will say again, sorry. Will say sorry, no? But when you say sorry, your sorry should not represent you are ordering for something. Your sorry should say you are requesting for something. But 99.9 people, when they will not hear your voice, they will say the sorry in such a way, it look like he's ordering something. Okay. Sorry, something like that. 99.9% people speak like that. They'll say like, when you talk to someone, he's not able to hear you. They say, I'm sorry. Or sorry. Sorry only say, sorry only. But sorry should be request sorry. It should not be ordered sorry. Understood, no? Hope from today you will follow it. Okay? When you say somewhere sorry, third party should come in such a condition, he should feel like it is my mistake. Okay? He should not feel like he's ordering something. Okay. Next. From today onwards, this thing you will not do. Okay? When you say sorry to someone, sorry should be meaningful. Next, another thing. You are going to implement the API. Because of that, I'm just going to explain something else. You are using the WhatsApp, correct? No. When you are chatting with someone, where you are going to message to someone, okay? Try writing whatever you want to write in one body, one message. Try writing whatever you want to explain, one question, two question, three question. You are going to ask someone, try writing in one message. Now you tell me why? Not confused. Receiver will never confuse. Till now, anyone was confused? No. People convince easily. Assume you want to message someone, hi, how are you? So usually what is our habit? Hi, enter. Correct, no? Hi, Anna, enter. Now, when you say hi, look at the internet, what happened? You enter the value in UI. From UI, value will go to JavaScript. From JavaScript, value will go to the API. Through internet, it will travel. It will go to the where? Server. It will enter under the database. And after that, another trigger will fire from database. Again, it will go to the backend language. From backend language, again, it will go to the network. Through internet, again, it will reach to your friend in JavaScript. And from JavaScript, again, it will come to where? HTML. So understand one high, how many technology and how many steps it will cross to reach to your friend? Correct. Again, you are writing, hello, how are you? If you have a servant in home, ask him, bring one bottle of water from the shop. He will go and bring one water bottle. Once he will come in home, bring one Cadbury chocolate. He will go, he will bring second time. Third time you ask, go and bring one egg puff. He will say, go and eat there only. He will say, go and eat there. Clear or not? If you wanted water, chocolate, and something, egg puff, veg puff, why you didn't say one time? Clear. So understand the similar trouble happened to internet also. When you are writing, hello, how are you? Don't make two package of your data. Keep only one package of data. So when delivery will happen, in one shot, both the content will get delivered. Else what will happen? Entire loop has to repeat. Don't you think internet will be busy? Bandwidth will be slow? Will happen or not? Will happen, no? Right? That also will not do from today onwards. If you are writing, hi, how are you? Where are you? Have you had? Are you sleeping? Ask everything in one line. No problem. You are not troubling the internet. You are trying to help to internet. Clear? Okay? Logical question, because we are going to learn the API. On internet, when you fill the form and click on submit button, if somewhere is showing the message, please wait processing. If you have time, please wait. Don't click again. Reason is what? From your computer to server, okay, this all are busy. And in busy again you clicked. So what will happen? Double busy will happen or not? Right? Our habit is click once. If delay happen in response, click again. If delay happen, click 4-5 times. We go in the browser, something like this, and go in the browser and run the page. Output is not coming. Refresh, refresh, 4-5 times refresh. If it has the error, it has not worked. Why are you pressing 10 times? Error remain same. Clear? When we click on this button, if it says please wait loading, you should wait it. Don't refresh your page. These all are the part of which one? Part of the API. Okay, let's come. First, we'll write some CSS. We'll write some CSS for this LI. Hyperlink I have not given because we are not going to link anywhere. For LI also we can call the click. On LI also we can call the click. Write file api.css. api.css. For body tag, you can give some margin 0 px. For UL tag, some background, any color. Margin 0 px. For UL and LI, display inline block. In px. Color white. Okay, done. Check the, now we'll run that file. Index.html file, you will run through the live server. But live server we have not installed, how will run it? ULLI is written. Now look into this VS Code. You have option called extension. Extension is there. Click on that. Extension. And right there, Ritvik live server. Ritvik. You will get option here called install. Click on that. Extension, click, search Ritvik. Live server will come, install option will be there. Click on that. Okay, installation done. So let me know once we install it. Okay, if installation is done, come to the index file, do the right click. See, option will be called live server. Do the right click, you will see the option called live server. Live server. It will open in browser. something like this. Look like padding is more, we can reduce that. Okay, so live server open. In UL we have written padding that you can remove, or you can make 10 px. In UL you have written the padding that you can make 10 px. Browser will be reloaded automatically. Let me reduce little more. Something like this. After running the index file through live server, okay, done. Next, index file is running with IP address 102 something. Okay, let's go ahead on this links. Okay, done running. Cool. Now we'll go to the button. Oh, we have to write some CSS for this one also. API data. So for API data has API data with 80%, and margin auto. With 80% margin auto. So API data wherever it will be, it will take only 80% center of the screen. Now see what is the fundamental. Fundamental is here. You have home file, about file, service file, as well as index file, and gallery also. So when we come to browser and click on any of the link, home, about, service, and gallery, link will remain same. Link will be index only. And through JavaScript, one request will go to the home file, and the content of home file will come and appear here. Again, once you click on about, one request will go to that about file, and from there, whichever the content will come, that will display here. Okay, so it will be just communication as a text data. Request will go, and from there, content will come as a text and HTML. And the text and HTML you can display inside the browser. So we'll come to the index file. And on click equal to call the function get home, get about, get service, get gallery. Get about, get service, get gallery. Okay, got it. Now write the function. Script open close. I will keep monitoring your message also in the group. Use message in the WhatsApp group. I will monitor your message also. After learning API, are you going to do the mistake? There must be a difference between you and normal people. While using the WhatsApp, remaining other process are that is we must have to follow. But while using the WhatsApp, I'll monitor who remember the policy. Write the function get home. In get home function, we will use a function called fetch. 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 Okay. Inside the fetch, if the file is available in different location, complete location URL we have to give. If the file is available within the same folder, no need to give the complete path. Just give the file name. So our index file and other files are in the same folder. So we'll give directly file name. So on home, click which function you want to load. Home.html. Let's write here home.html. You are sending a request to home.html file using the fetch function. You are sending a request to home.html file using the which function? Fetch function. Now after sending the request, From there, some response will come. If you call the HTML file home.html, in HTML file we have some data. We have some data. It is a combination of text as well as HTML tabs, right? Under the home.html file, we have the data that is including some text as well as, right? So fetch function will send the request to that file, home. Fetch function will send the request. Now from there, whichever the response will come, fetch will not hold it. Fetch will apply another function. It's called a promise function. Okay, promise function. Now see, I will move the mouse here. It says like fetch, input as a URL, and after that, response, correct? Response is written. Response is under the promise. That meaning someone is going to capture the data. Okay, that data will come back from there. That's called a response. Whoever will capture, that will be called a promise. Right. So who will capture that? Because one function is sending the request. Correct? Using mouth, you say hi. Now from there, the other person, how he will listen your hi? Not through mouse. He will listen through some other device. And he will also say you hi. You send a request. He will capture the request through some other part, through ear. Now he will say hello. Your mouth will be closed and other device will be active. That is called which one? Ear. Request is going through something else and response will be captured by something else. Okay. Where you are going to capture the response, you can call that is called a promise function. Okay. Theory is something different. When you look into the promise function from internet, what is the promise? It's a very confusion mixer over here and there. Okay. It's look like a understood everything and understood nothing. Okay. That kind of. But at that point, we can understand if fetch function send the request, and from there, whichever the content come, response will come. It will be captured by another function, right? That function will be called a promise. What is that function name? This one. Then. Okay. Then I wrote, and after that, what is saying? Called method. And after that, what is saying? Promise. Correct? Now let's come inside. So fetch function send the request. Fetch function send the request. You will not add the semicolon here. Below to that, you can write call then. Okay. After sending the request, what will happen? From there, something will come. So when something will come from there, we have to capture somewhere. Okay. I'll write here call anything. File response. File response. But this file response variable will be capturing the data that will come from that file. From which file? Home.html file. But since home is a separate file and index is a separate file, JavaScript become different technology and data is going to come through internet. See, this file is available in the one file in our servers, local computer. So we are not thinking about the internet. But this communication will happen on network. Index will be running in the user computer and the home will be in the server. Now from index request will go to the home JavaScript and JavaScript will send the request to server saying like home please come, right? So request went and now from there home data will come, right? Now from there home data will come. When the home data will come from there, someone should be there no, to capture that. That is called this variable, this function. Called is a then function. But since data is coming from the internet, data is coming from server via internet. We cannot say from internet. Data is coming from server via internet. And on internet, left, right, top, bottom, everywhere the people are sitting. What kind of people? Positive and negative, all type of users are sitting. Hacker, non-hacker, all type of user will be sitting. Now, when the server will send you the data, server will encrypt your data. So that if someone capture on internet, they should not find what is this. They should not identify what is this. So the file response you have written, it is a variable name, as a parameter name. It can be anything. But in this, whatever will capture, it will not be your original data. Your original data is inside only, but it is mixed with something else. It is encrypted. Okay. Then, after receiving that, we have to convert into original mode. Original mode in the sense what that represent? In home.html, data was in the form of HTML and text. Well, while traveling, the server has compressed saying like you secure, be secure. Okay, be encrypted. Someone should not hack you. So the content of the file becomes encrypted. Now when the content reach to the destination, then you will start using directly. No. When you get the vegetable from market, you have to wash it, right? That's called what? When you bring it, content, it is a mix-up of dust, mix-up of many things. Now we need to purify it so that it should convert into original, and then we start consuming that. Okay, so data reached, but data is mix-up, data is encrypted word you can use. Okay, now again you are going to convert into original mode. So when the data communication happens from client to server, it will be either JSON or XML or text. So now your home file is not sending in the XML. Your home file is not sending in the form of JSON. Home file is sending in the form of text. Okay. So to recover back the data, encrypted data, we have to use variable name dot text function. Two functions we have. One function is called JSON. If your data is coming in the form of JSON, then you will use JSON function here to convert back to the original content. If the data is coming in the form of text, you will use which function? Text function. So your request when data came, data got converted into the original mode also. Okay. But in that line, you can't use it. You have to apply one more than function so that data will come out. Okay, first then function received and converted into the original. After that, second then function will make it out, saying like ready to use. Okay, ready to use. Now ready to use, you display in console and display alert your own this. Okay. People ask purposefully in interview, what is the use of the first then function? So first then function will capture the data as soon as it comes from the backend. And after capturing, it will purify, convert into original or convert into, you can just use this word, no problem. Once we are writing the next JSON related, then we'll come to know what we'll use. After receiving the data, we convert into original. After converting into the original, at that point, we can now use it. To access the data out of the promise function, we have to apply one more than function. Saying like you converted, ready to use, now take it out, make it out. So for that, which function is required? Second then function. Second then function will give you original file data. Will give you variable. I have used original file data. It can be XYZ anything. It's a function parameter name. It can be anything. Okay. Next, after that, again, you will use the fat arrow and come down and write a alert original file data. By explaining this page, and then I have not used the hi-fi technical words. Okay, just I have used what is happening there. Okay, what is happening there? You are sending a request to another file using which function? Then function. That file will listen your request. From that file, some response will come. So that response will come via internet. So when the data is coming via internet, what will happen? Your data will be followed, right? So in that case, again, we have to purify the data. So first we have to capture it, and after that we need to clean it. After cleaning that, your data will be ready to use. But within the same function, you cannot do that. To make the data outside of the promise function so that we can start using, we need to start again then function. How many then function? 2 then function. Okay. Second then function is going to give the final data. Now the content is coming in the form of text. So this will be the HTML and text. When the content will come from the server in the form of JSON, then this will become as an array. Which one? Original data will convert into array of object, we can say. Array of object. Okay. Now you run, already page is running, go and click on home, see alert is coming, anything?
All the HTML.
All the HTML, line by line as you have written. Exact how you have written in that file, same, no? It's not like everything converted into one line. You have written 3 times BR means 3 times BR. All image in the new line means new line. Look at here. When I click on home, we can see how many lines we have written. Exact data started traveling from one location to other location. When it reached to the final location, it's converted into the original content. Okay, line break means line break, array means array, something. Please let me know, alert is coming. Very good. Now this data, we have idea inner HTML, document.getElement by ID, we need to send to here, called API data. This original file data, we need to assign to the API data using inner HTML. Let's write that. Document.getElement by ID, which ID? API data dot inner HTML equal to original If now on home click, the content should appear. This should happen on load. So in body tag, you can call on load equal to get home function. Refresh the page. Whenever you refresh the page, by default home will come. Coming. By default, home will come. Similar way, we have to write this function about, and we'll change the file name. Function get about Everything will keep the same, only change the URL. Everything same, only change the file name, about.html. Everything will be same. And click on home and click on about. See the content is loading or not. The home and about both is load. When a cursor is going to a tag, this li, it should convert into ready to click. No? We need to write one CSS. Cursor pointer under the li. UL of li you have, their cursor pointer you can add. Cursor pointer. In UL li, cursor pointer you can add. Now, similar function you can add for get service and get gallery. So we can write function with parameter also, but double complexity may confuse you. Wanted to understand the page how it works. Okay. Service. Get service. Get gallery. Right? Now it is increasing the value of JavaScript. URL is same and data got changed. Okay, URL is same but data got changed. Next example will be this data will not come from here, from your file. Data will come from somewhere else. Not in this page, some other page. 4 menu we have added, okay, or we can manage here also. What of space we have? Come next. Add one link. User, get user. API user. Get comment. API comments. Okay, the button is written. Go ahead. Function get user. Get user. H function. Inside that URL we have to give. So where is the URL? We have to search from internet. Let's come to the browser. Write a line called JSON placeholder. JSON placeholder API. Type JSON placeholder API. JSON placeholder API. Prefetch REST API. Open. JSON placeholder. Just search. JSON placeholder. Scroll down. You will find a link called users. Under the resources block, link called users. Users. We will also set up our own server like this after tomorrow class. So user to click on that, see the data how it's coming. Data is coming in the form of object. So this is the JSON. This is JSON. After converting into JSON to array, it will convert into array object. Copy this. Copy this URL. And paste here. Okay, come down. Dot then you can write response. Again a response.json. Response.json. Because data is not coming in the form of text. Data is coming in the form of array. JSON is coming, JSON. So you can say you are decrypting the JSON data. Right? At this place, JSON to array conversion will happen and it will return you in the form of array of object. Which function? JSON function. It will return the content in the form of array of object. Now again then function. User array we can write here. Is again variable name. It can be anything. This is again variable name. It can be anything. These all are variable. Response I wrote is a variable. User array is a variable. Alert that user array dot length. See how many are coming. A variable msg equal to h1 total users user array dot length plus close the h1 document dot get element by id API data dot inner HTML msg variable. If once length is printing or not. Now get user function. Total users are 10. Those data will print here, but not today, tomorrow. Those data, that data will come from there as a 10 is coming now. So those 10, we will write the map function here. We'll create the table of maybe division, and inside the division you can print also. Okay. So hope you will join tomorrow class. It will be helpful for you. For JavaScript developer, that is API. Front-end developer. A video will come in group today night. Have a look. If today video is not uploaded, it will upload at night. Then